Like, how good should my English be when I want to work as a flight attendant? And it has been difficult for me to give them a clear answer because
속 깊은 이야기까지도 영어로 할 수 있다면 더 높은 레벨로 갈 수 있는 게 아닌가? 뭐 하트가
아직 너무 신기해가지고 쳐다보고 있었어.
even though your English may not be as good as many other applicants, you still bring your own asset and your own charms with you. The better you speak English, the harder it gets for the other people to correct you.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
And when you go to apply for an airline, it's very important that you know about
제가 오늘 대화를 나눠볼 튜터를 찾으려고 하는데요. 굉장히 많은 튜터분들을 찾을 수가 있어요. 고를 수 있는 방법이 다양하겠지만 저는 전현직 승무원분들과 이야기를 하고 싶거든요. 크루라고 검색을 해볼게요. 잘 보셔야 되는 게 캐빈 크루를 준비하는 분들을 도와주시는 분도 있고 단거리 비행을 하는 승무원이었다고 하네요. I was a cabin crew member for a few years. I worked as a cabin crew for Emirates Airline based in Dubai. Jeremy, 이분 되게 재밌겠다. 이분 교사 자격증도 있으시고 Because I like living in Germany so much, he moved to Berlin in 2009. 오케이, 재밌을 것 같은데요? 뭔가 나와 대화할 거리가 많을 것 같다라는 분을 찾으면 됩니다. 후기도 볼 수 있어요.
Welcome to my introduction video.
And I am from London, England.
I work as a flight attendant.
캠블리 선생님을 선택해서 오전 8시 슬롯이 남아있길래 호다닥 예약을 했습니다. 제가 아직 시차 적응 중이라 아침 8시에 수업이 가능할지 모르겠으나 뭐 새벽이든 오전이든 오후든 내가 원하는 시간에 예약이 가능한 점이 가장 좋지 않나 싶습니다. 내일 일어나서 이 선생님과 대화를 하도록 할게요. 수업을 시작하기 전에 이렇게 오늘 수업을 어떻게 진행하고 싶은지 어떻게 피드백을 받고 싶은지도 선택할 수 있고 제가 먼저 체험해보고 여러분께 좋은지 아닌지 알려드릴게요.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. I'm a bit confused because I have a set call with some other tutor. Is this automatically set up?
I don't know. It may be. No problem at all. I'll just end it and just call back again. Okay?
So sorry, but thank
no,
you.
no. That's your right.
But have a great day. Thank you.
Same to you.
Bye. 제가 갑자기 수업을 오픈했더니 지금 바로 통화 가능한 랜덤한 선생님이랑 갑자기 연결이 됐어요. 어떡해. 제가 예약한 튜터와 통화를 눌러야 되는 건가 봐요.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. And you?
I'm good. I'm wondering, have we ever flown with each other before?
No, actually, I don't think so. I'd remember you because you're very cute. But yeah, we haven't flown together before. Yeah, thanks again, like I said, for joining me in this call.
Hi, viewers.
I saw your profile and I thought like we have so much in common. And you worked for a different airline before, so I thought you'd be able to give us more insight into what we were about to talk about.
Yeah, of course. I think I have some good information for you.
How long have you worked for the airline in the Middle East?
So I started working for the airline in the Middle East in the early 2000s, and I stayed for one contract period, which was 3 years. After that, I thought to myself, I wanted to take a break from flying, but as it so happens, flying pulled me back in. Now, in total, I've been flying for about 15 years because I moved to a European major airline.
Wow. And how has it been like? Is it very different, those two airlines?
Yeah, there are some parallels, of course, but the average working day is quite different. It rewards the people who don't fall sick for years, and I have heard sentences like, if you are
Wow. Let's now move on to one of the most frequently asked questions by my subscribers. Like, how good should my English be when I want to work as a flight attendant? And it has been difficult for me to give them a clear answer because there's no fixed score that they have to achieve in order to be hired by foreign airlines.
Right. When you go to an airline, let's use the Middle East, for example, they're going to expect you to understand more complex structures of the language because you're going to have to do all of your safety and security training in that language as well. Safety and security training is the utmost important thing that you're going to have to comprehend when starting to work for an airline because at the end of the day, it is your highest priority.
Yes.
So a level B2 would probably not cut it in this case. You would need to already be at a C level in order to understand the safety and security procedures at the airline. You would need to be able to understand the questions in detail in order for you to even pass the exams so that you have a license to fly.
Yeah, I mean, like, as a flight attendant, we won't be put into situations where we make presentations like in a normal company or write reports in English or so. But working for an airline is, I think, in the end, similar to working for an international company. So your boss will be English speaking, your salary slips, your insurances, they will all be in English. So yes, basic level could be sufficient, but the better you speak, the easier it will be for you to work in that environment, I think.
Sure. And if somebody's not at that level yet, I don't want to discourage anybody. If you're on the border and you think I could probably get hired, but I'm nervous about being there, I
Right.
encourage you to still go through the application process. If you get recruited, I guarantee that the immersion and the new culture will help you to learn very fast. When I started in the Middle East, we did have some people who started in my group that didn't have very strong English skills. And it was amazing to see how they developed within the first half a year.
Oh, wow.
If you do get accepted, you should still continue your English learning education on platforms, especially like this.
Emily?
Cambly is a wonderful platform to find native speakers and to converse with them.
And I think the better you speak English, the harder it gets for the other people to correct you because they don't want to offend you and be rude to you. So I think it's really good that we have a platform like this.
You can casually talk about how you can polish that and just make it a little bit shinier so that if you're in an interview situation that you might be able to impress them with your fabulous English.
Even though your English may not be as good as many other applicants, you still bring your own asset and your own charms with you. So English is definitely not all we are looking at when we're hiring people.
Exactly. They are not there to give you thorough test on your English. They're looking for other characteristics, as you just said.
Yeah, and there are also different cultural fits. There are differences in the airline. So is this person really going to fit into our company culture also plays a big role, I think.
Right. And when you go to apply for an airline, it's very important that you know about the base where the airline is and that you know about the culture that the airline grew up in. So you want to spend some time reading through interviews that public relations department has given, look through the texts on the websites, really internalize what the job description is and what they're looking for, and ask yourself, do I fit these criterion? If you can see yourself fulfilling the role that's explained, and if you can see yourself having fun doing it, then I certainly encourage you to go out and apply.
Yeah, that's great. You've given us more information than I expected. It's been so wonderful talking to you. Thank you, Jeremy.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. It was my pleasure, and I wish anybody very good luck. I hope to see people on board soon.
일단 뭐 간단하게 소개를 하자면 외항사를 준비를 하고 있고 사실 저는 외항사를 준비하기 전에 영어를 전혀 못했었고 어떻게 보면 저에게는 외항사 준비라는 건 이퀄 영어였던 것 같아요. 그 과정에서 또 리나님 채널을 알게 돼서 도움도 많이 받았고
이렇게 인상도 너무 좋으시고 목소리도 영어도 잘하시고 무조건 될 거라고 생각합니다. 저는.
감사합니다. 오늘 진짜 이 기를 받아가지고
그러죠. 기 다 들으려죠. 다 들어야죠. 그 서베이에 보니까 정체기 극복법? 독일에서의 삶의 만족도나 계속
맞아요.
하려고 했던 이유?
네, 그게 궁금합니다. 말씀해 주세요. 그러니까 제가 딱 지금 그런 단계인 것 같아요. 아예 초보였을 때 느끼던 갈증과 지금은 그래도 소통은 되는데 쓰는 표현들에 너무 갇혀있는 느낌이 들어서 그런 것들 혹시 느끼셨었는지 느끼셨을 때 어떻게 하셨는지 궁금합니다.
모국어와 어느 정도 할 수 있는 언어의 차이가 저는 항상 제 마음에 있는 말을 다 꺼내서 할 수 있느냐 아니냐의 차이인 것 같거든요. 소통은 되는데 내가 하고 싶은 말을 다 하고 있진 않잖아요. 그래서 저는 영어 일기 쓰는 거가 되게 도움이 됐던 것 같아요. 생각하는 것들을 쓰는 연습을 하다 보니까 속 깊은 이야기까지도 영어로 할 수 있다면 더 높은 레벨로 갈 수 있는 게 아닌가? 라는
맞아요.
생각을 했어요.
완전 공감돼요. 인스타에 뭘 올린다거나 일부러 저는 영어를 많이 쓰려고 하거든요. 쓰다 보면 이제 한국어로는 이게 이 느낌이 나는데 이 비슷한 영어를 아직 내가 모르거나 없거나 이러면은 최대한 내가 아는 쉬운 표현으로 바꿔서 쓰는지만 그게 아닌 거에서 오는 아쉬움들 있잖아요. 그래서 영어 일기 써보겠습니다.
근데 말씀하신 것처럼 인스타 포스팅 같은 거를 영어로 하는 것도 엄청 좋은 연습인 것 같고 써보고 혹시 한번 봐줄 수 있는 사람이 있다면 가장 좋고 금방 윙 다실 것 같아요. 제가 스터디를 승무원 준비할 때 진짜 많이 했어요. 막 일주일에 5번씩 하고 국내도 가고 외항사도 가고 제가 운영도 하고 될 것 같은 느낌이 오는 사람들이 분명히 있거든요. 제가 진짜 될 거예요. 포기 안 하면 분명 될 거예요.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 저 진짜 지수님이랑 통화해서 너무너무 즐거웠어요.
저도요. 진짜 너무 마치 이미 알던 것처럼 다음에 꼭 봬요.
네, 다음에 봬요.
안녕.
안녕하세요.
아라님에 대해서 소개를 간단하게 해주실 수 있어요?
Hello, Lina. I'm so look forward to having a talk with you. So I'm so glad to be here today. Thank you for giving me this chance. 사진을 통해서 그 사람의 인성이라든지 감정을 많이 받을 수 있다고 하더라고요. 근데 제가 리나님의 그런 인스타, 유튜브를 통해서 느낀 게 정말 이런 분들이 있기 때문에 세상이 돌아간다. 그러니까 굉장히 따뜻한 그런 느낌을 많이 받았고 한 부분을 저도 좀 담고 싶은 마음이 컸기 때문에 리나님의 팬이 된 게 아닌가 싶습니다. 그래서 리나님처럼 사실 커리어나 이런 게 좀 안정된 뭔가 있으면 저도 용감하게 독일로 갈 것 같은데 남자친구만 바라보고 가기에는 제 스스로의 삶이 없어질까 봐 좀 너무 무서워서 좀 주저하는 부분인 것 같아요.
I can
네.
relate because you have a really strong career in Korea and you are putting it kind of in the back to begin a new challenge in Germany. I really respect your courage.
Thank you. But still hesitate to move to new world. I'm keep trying to challenge to searching a job there, but still struggle with language. It's not easy. And there is one question. Yeah. Is there any your dream job?
Like I said before, no job or occupation is perfect, but this job now gives me enough time, enough chance to meet different people on board. And especially when I interact with my colleagues, I get inspired a lot from them because they bring with them different life stories from all over the world, like all this different background. So I think it's giving me good enough motivation to work on something else on the side. And the rest of the things that I cannot find in my current job, I'm trying to fulfill with my YouTube channel. I want to create new things and I want to reach out to people and be in the position to inspire or motivate people. If I can continue to do that, I think that would be my dream job.
I love your answer. 되게 통찰력이 있으신 것 같아요. 통찰력이 있으시고, 그 속에 따뜻함도 있으시고,